Hey, good morning, folks. It's Todd from Snyder's Hives and Honey. I am down in Indialantic, Florida today doing a bee removal. I actually have two of them at this address. I'm going to do one today and then come back another day and do the other one. They called me about a week ago. I came out and looked at the one, gave them a proposal on that. And then they called me yesterday and said, hey, you got to come out. We've got one that's got to be removed right away. So that's where I'm at, and I'm going to show you where it's at, and I'll show you the other one. This one's going to be fairly simple. The one that we're going to do maybe next week, we've got to do, that one's an extraction. This one here is kind of more of a removal, as I would call it. So, but I'll show you what we got going on here. Okay, so the first one, the landscapers came yesterday and they started trimming up this bird of paradise tree. And as they did, they realized, whoa, there's bees in here. So come to find out, around here on the back side, there's one of these terracotta, what they call, I guess, fire pits, it looks like, on its side. Looks like the open side is down. Sorry, my shadow's there kind of blocking the image here. Let me move around this way. Maybe the sun will help a little bit. But you can see it's behind this bird of paradise. And then that's the opening over there. And that's where they're going in and out of. Right now it's about 75 degrees, nice and sunny. So the bees are fairly active. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish trimming off the stuff around here. And then we're going to see what we can do as far as getting this pot up off the ground. And maybe capping these girls up and getting them out of here. So hopefully that's all we have to do. And then I'll show you what's going on. I'm going to back up. And so this is where I came the other day. I went down this walkway. And on the side of this building here, there's an air conditioning unit there. The AC lines obviously run underneath the ground. And then this metal chase box right here on the side, that's where those AC lines go. But right up there on the top, I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit for you. You can see the bees are going in and out right there on the top. Well, I climbed up there the other day. There is a hole going in the wall. So they are in either behind that chase line or they're going in the block wall. I am also concerned with this one that AC line, which is the hot and cold Freon lines going into the air handler that's inside that unit. They may be following that line and going into the ceiling in that unit. I have not been able to access this particular townhouse yet. The property manager is going to try and find a way for us to get in there and contact the owner so that we can access that to see if they're actually between the first and second floor in the ceiling. Hopefully they're not, and maybe they're just in this chase line. I'm going to take that chase box off when we come back and see what's in there, and if not, then we're going to have to go up in that block area. Hopefully there's a lintel between the first and second floor. If not, this is a long way up. And I don't think they're accessing that and climbing all the way to the top. But we'll see. We're going to have to open this one up and see what we got going on. So, but anyhow, we're going to take that hive over there and we're going to get that one removed today. So I'll take some pictures hopefully as we go along. I'm by myself today. So again, as always, be happy. Okay, folks. Todd from Snyder's Hives and Honey. What I did was I just basically turned this thing over because I knew it was basically going to be open on the bottom side. Flipped it over, started looking, and yes, there she was on the side. I got her in a cage right there. There's our queen. I got her caged up. So pretty simple, going to be a pretty simple removal now. What I'm going to do is just take this comb, put it in one of our boxes, put her in it, and those bees will follow her home. So, yeehaw! We got her queen caged. So, these bees will follow her in there. She's right in there. I don't know if you can, I'll zoom down in there nice and close. You can kind of see her wandering around. There's some other bees in there. She is right there on the top. Right there. She's right there in the very top. That's her inside the cage, very top. So, it's a nice, looks like a nice, maybe a Buckfaster Italian. I didn't really get a good look at her when I caged her, but she's a nice queen. All right, as always, be happy. Okay, folks, so what I've done is I've captured the queen. Put her in a queen cage, cut all the brood and honey out of this fire pit, a ceramic fire pit. I then put it in frames, and then I put it in this brood box here. I have that setting there right next to where the entrance was of this pot as it was laying on its side. So what's happening now is all the bees are coming back, the foragers are coming back, plus the bees that were in this pot. They're actually crawling in and going in and out of this hive now. So this is what we do. We capture the queen, put her in a box, and then the bees will smell her. They will go in and out, and they will make that their new home. I will let that sit there for a couple hours. I will come back, I'll grab that box, and we'll remove these bees from this location. So another successful bee removal from Snyder's Hives and Honey. And as always, be happy.